We're live. Hi, everybody. Welcome to a Tuesday night Cataclysm streamo. We've got the Cataclysm D&D on deck. Welcome to my... Well, first of all, I always forget to introduce myself. Always. It never freaking fails. Hi, I am Aunt Saidina. I am your DM now and forever. I am also your... I'm the channel. Everything. Hi. I stream RimWorld. We've been streaming some Core Keeper. We do D&D. I also stream Guild Wars Prophecies. I'm doing a nostalgia run. Nostalgia run? Is that how I say that? I'm going to the sister. Did I pronounce that correctly?
Sounds correct.
All right, sounds correct. And we just do a little bit of everything on the channel. We're coming up to a year on July the 16th. We'll be streaming for a year dedicated, so there's that. But hi, I'm Aunt Saidina. I've got two players, my crew with me today. To the left, we got the notorious Nightmare playing Namriel. Say hi, Nightmare.
Hello.
And in the far right, we've got the wickedest of all wicked Arias playing Yabrana Shatterstone. Say hi.
Morning.
She's also been playing Core Keeper with me all week. We're gonna get that worked in. Whenever she's got a free afternoon, I'm just gonna yank her over because I'm gonna need some cover while we figure out what the hell RimWorld's gonna do to my game. My call.
Destroy it.
Fuck all of you, and thank you for doing that.
All of you
right here.
One person.
You know, you play. Okay. That's like saying quiet before a shift, but all right. You want to roll that dice for a D&D game? Okay. Somebody feeling froggy today. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get right into it. But first, we're gonna do something we haven't done in a while.
That's that dice roll you asked for.
Yeah, and I'm gonna ask for a couple of more before we get started today because we haven't had a frosting in a while, and that's where we're going to start our stream. So I need age, race, and sex from the both of you, and put it in chat so we don't miss out.
Okay.
And while they're doing that, let me refresh everybody what the frosting is. In our campaign, in our world, in our glorious homebrew, there's a thing that happens on birthdays in our world. If somebody gives you a birthday cake, candied thing, birthday cupcake, it doesn't matter. Somebody gives you a birthday confection, and you could get the frosting, which will reduce your aging and basically make you roughly immortal. It doesn't happen every birthday. It doesn't happen all the time. It doesn't happen to a whole lot of people. But it can randomly happen every so often to random people in our world. So we're going to see what the gods have in store for us today.
I am going to expand my pool of people that could be affected. I'm rolling a D200 because people can live a very long life here, right?
That is
races.
That is correct. It's
like what's the longest somebody can live?
And definitely, if there are certain different races, I mean, you got changelings
Dragonborn and dragons can live indefinitely unless someone kills them.
Okay, so anybody that has a natural lifespan.
Correct.
Whether it be 10 years, 100 years, 1,000 years, what's the max?
Well, let's say that... Let's say that the frosting would not affect anybody that has an indefinite lifespan. It just wouldn't affect them. Because they already have an indefinite lifespan. Not accounting that the gong is in effect and the magic is slowly dying out of this world. Not accounting for the effect of the gong. Anybody that already has an indefinite lifespan would not be affected. So anybody that has a mortal lifespan, they can be affected, yes.
Okay, so what's that range that has a mortal lifespan? 500 years, 1,000.
Anybody less than 1,000 years, I would say. So that gives you a range of anybody elvish and below. So anybody that's not what Namriel just said, and or changelings, or anybody that's like a magical architect, construct,
Okay.
or oh hell,
Right.
a thingy.
So I'm gonna roll a D1000.
Okay,
See if we get somebody super old. Okay.
I'm game.
405. They're gonna
405.
be I did a male and a female, so this one will be female. And if they're 405, they have to be, what are the races that can live that long? An elf, infernal.
Hold on. We'll ask the great and powerful Gemini. Hey Gemini, in D&D 5e, what races can live up to 500?
In Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, several playable races can live up to or well beyond 500 years. Here are the main ones. Elves. Elves are the most well-known long-lived race, often living for 750 years or more. This includes subraces like High Elves, Wood Elves, Drow, Eladrin, Sea Elves, and Shadar-kai. Gnomes. Gnomes generally live for around 500 years. This includes forest gnomes and rock gnomes, and especially deep gnomes, Sverfneblin, who can live up to 500 years. Furbolg. These gentle giant kin also have a lifespan of about 500 years. Other races with long lifespans, though usually not quite reaching 500 years naturally, include dwarves. Dwarves and Duergar can live up to around 350 years. Aasimar. These celestial touched beings can live up to about 160 years. Halflings.
Nice.
Halflings generally live into the middle of their second century, around 150 years. Tieflings. While not always reaching 500, tieflings can live for a bit longer than humans, often up to 150 years. Loxodons. These elephantine humanoids can live for around 450 years. Vedalken. These intelligent humanoids can live
it's gonna have to
between
be an elf.
350 and 500.
Yeah.
An elf or a dwarf.
Yeah.
Elf.
All right, and then I need a name.
No, ew. Mario.
All right, so here's where my DM the tail spinning comes in. All right, so we're gonna do nightmares first. All right, so with a name like Jiraiya,
That is not
tiefling.
Jiraiya.
Nope.
Oh, it is. I have my glasses on. It looked like an L. I apologize.
All right, hold on a second. First, I've got to move Beerus because he just put the news up over my everything. Buddy, you got to move. Thank you, sir. I don't need to see that on my screen. Okay. All right, so it looks like. All right, so Nightmare, give me some more details about your dude, my bro. Does he have a specific look? Do you have anything else, or do you just want me to spin it from the cuff? Because I'll do either.
Oh yeah, no, he has a specific look.
Spin it.
Hold on, I gotta pull up the thing. I'm just gonna send it to you. It's gonna be a lot easier for you to describe him than me.
If you just send me a picture of Master Jiraiya, I'm gonna giggle. Just so you know.
Hold on, I
It'd be
gotta
pretty
find
funny.
your thing. I gotta find your thing.
He's definitely gonna send me a picture of Master Jiraiya. And if you don't think I'm gonna fucking steal from the Naruto verse, oh, I'm gonna.
No, I don't need a picture of my baby. This is just like a one-off thing. They may come into play later.
I sent it to your Discord.
All right. Of course you did, because I got the alt tab. Motherfucker. He damn sure sent me a picture of fucking Master Jiraiya. Alright, now how do I spin this shit and it still be canon, alright? Okay, so he's giving me a challenge today. Alright. Oh, at least he's got horns on his mask. That's something I can work with, alright? Tiefling. Tiefling Master Jiraiya. In our universe. Okay. Alright. Frog Sage. This. Okay. Alright, here we go. Master Jiraiya has been through some shit. He's raised all of his pupils. He has gone through all of his resurrections. His pupils have resurrected him so many damn times. He is so done. He is just done. His last round of, and it's not even resurrection in this universe. What is it? Somebody give me the proper term.
Reincarnation?
No, Wicked's got the spell.
Shit. It's not revivify.
No, it might
I
actually.
used it that one time.
No, it might actually be revivify.
I'll check. Because there's a couple of different ones depending on what state the body is in.
True.
There's true resurrection, revivify, and something else. Hold on. Yeah, revivify.
I think there's an impartial resurrection too.
All right. Well, he's been through revivify. He's been through true resurrection. You know, and all of his students, he's given his life for him many, many times, and many, many times they brought him back, and he's just done. He is done. He has brought up his students. He has trained them well, and he is just ready to pass on. He is ready to move through the next phase of his life. He is ready to go to the great beyond, and it's his last birthday. He is 364 years old. He is ready to move on to the next life. And all of his last students, the last of his class that he has trained, has gathered around him for his birthday. They bring out a massive birthday cake decorated with frogs all the way around it. There are dancing frogs. There's little singing frogs. I mean, it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Everybody's wearing frog caps. He's sitting over there, and he's so old and wrinkly. He's just looking at it, and he gives an old, tired, weary chuckle. And he's like, "Yeah, I get the fucking joke. I get it. I get the joke." And they've only placed one singular candle on the top because he is so wizened that even blowing out that one singular candle is a little bit of a hassle for him as he walks over with his cane and he blows it out with the last puff of energy he has as he sinks back down as his students gather around. And they range in all ages as the last of his family and his students gather around, and they have an exceptional birthday party for him. And he goes and he lays down and he closes his eyes and he hopes and he prays that this is the last time he has to go to fucking sleep and wake up. He is done. Nightmare! Roll a D100 and you will not know whether or not he gets a frosting or not until we're done with Wickets.
It's a 68.
All right. Wicked, what is your female elf's name, please?
It's Marielle.
Do you have a specific look for her?
She like this is funny. I was thinking about this. Okay, so she's a wood elf, and she has like long blue hair and stunning green eyes, and she is fucking over the people that she lives with. She has been picked on her entire life, and she decided to do something about it, and she is fucking buff as hell. Like when you think of, elves, you think like these slender, beautiful, extravagantly lovely creatures. She is scary because
So
she's tired of people being mean to her, but she's still nice.
so
She just can kick anybody's ass.
like Marielle from Log Horizon.
I don't know what that is.
So like a super buff war cleric.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, just
Like
super buff,
so super
scary,
sweet.
mean looking, but she's actually really nice.
All right. So Marielle is 405 years old, and today is her birthday, and she is just done. She has a very small, very select group of people that she has around her for her birthday. There's like 2 people there. One is her best friend, like best friend since like they were in diapers, like sworn sister, like best friend, like best friend of all time. The other one is just like some random groupie that will not leave her the fuck alone. But I mean, they help out in a pinch. I mean, they've been pretty steady and reliable, and they can cook. So, I mean, groupie, yay.
It's always a plus.
And that's pretty much.
Me, I'll let you hang around.
And that's pretty much it. Everybody else is either. She's always not the right fit. She's not the right fit for parties. She's not the right fit for like social interactions. She's just never ever fit in, and she's just been done with it. It also doesn't help matters that she can bench press anybody that fucking argues with her, and she's just done. She is done. So her friend has baked her like just like the cutest little like zucchini bread cake, and she's like done like the wonkiest like little tree vines around it. The only reason why she knows that they're supposed to be tree vines is that she knows her friend. To anybody else, they look like little brown and green scribbles that might maybe be a magic spell, but you know that they're supposed to be tree vines.
Nice.
And there's a 4 written on it. There are no candles. However, the groupie actually is the one that did the batter, so it tastes phenomenal. Like, it tastes like somebody sprinkled heaven in zucchini bread, and because nobody ever actually likes zucchini bread, but this is like fucking top tier, like somebody who knows what the fuck they're doing made that cake, and it's great. And also you're an elf, so it's all vegan, so there's no animal products in it whatsoever, so it's like top notch, like elvish, like great. So you guys are all partaking, and you go to sleep, and it's like, as far as everything goes, you've had worse, you've had better, but for your 405th, it's not bad. Roll for the frosting.
All right. $78.
Master Jirai is laying in bed. And as he finally hears all of his students and all of his loved ones finally settle down, he feels his soul separate from his body. And as he is released up from, as his soul is released from his body up into the heavens, he looks down as he finally goes, "I'm not coming back this time," as he flips the earth off and goes, "I'm free, motherfuckers!" And he floats gently up to the air as he releases his mortal body, as he is finally free.
What do I have to roll for an attempted resurrection?
Well, you're not there, so.
You could try, but in every
His
single
willpower is strong.
in every single bit of D&D lore, if the soul is not willing, you will resurrect a revenant. If you would like to release a revenant Lord Jariah on our campaign, I will absolutely allow you to try.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Let's do it. What am I rolling?
And we have hearts in the chat. So let's go. You need to roll a D100 for you to release a Revenant Lord Jariah. And that is and that is
I think I have a D20 as well.
you need to, at a 74, a D20 will put you at a 94. That will not get you to 100.
What else do I have? I think I have a couple of DM inspirations still.
You can blow them. You can put every single one of them on that if you would like to.
Alright, so I think I have 2 D20s? That's 27. That's more than enough. Welcome back,
Weird.
bitch.
Clint's saying he can barely hear us on the audio.
Oh
I don't know
no.
if it's his computer or not.
All right. Hold on a second.
He says he has a hard time hearing me and Nightmare.
All right. I can actually check that. I do have the live stream. So what I want you guys to do is to talk normally. I'm going to take my phone out and check the stream in the kitchen. So you guys talk and I'll be right back. I like to hear a discussion on whether or not it is appropriate.
So did I just...
You
Did
know
I
that
just
Revenant's gonna
resurrect
come
Jariah?
kill you.
I'm not the reason he died, though. So, technically, he has no beef with me.
True, but you know that Lulu was a psychopath.
Oh, I know she's gonna make that our problem, but...
Oh yeah, no, she ain't making it
genuinely-
my fucking problem. I'm telling you right now, that better not be my fucking problem.
It's gonna be your problem, too.
It better not be my fucking problem.
It's going to become your problem,
Yeah.
too.
She's checking the audio on her end to see if it's good or bad. Because
Oh,
maybe it's your mix.
I don't know.
I don't know. We're still testing it out. I'm just saying, not my problem.
Well, it's definitely gonna become one of your problems.
No, I will disappear.
Yeah, she's petty enough to do that, though.
Oh yeah,
She's petty enough to do that.
and I can hear him great in my ear. I can hear him perfectly. But
Yeah,
we're in
no, I
Discord. We're
hear-
not watching the stream. See,
I hear
Clint's watching
everything
the
just
stream.
fine.
So it's something between the correlation
that any
between the
better?
stream and us. I don't know. I'm not watching the stream. Is that any better?
No, I'd ask Clint.
No.
Might just be something on Lulu's end.
Maybe. I don't know. She's been in the kitchen a long time.
Voice video. What about now?
Well, I was trying to. I don't know. She's walking around. We'll see what she says. You say stuff, because the volume is not as bad for me.
Yeah, I don't know why. And audio shouldn't be terrible on a $100 headset.
All right. Other than
So
some normal kitchen ghost interference, I'm not getting any lag or stuttering, but I am going to turn our sounds up on my headphones.
Yeah, turn the sounds up and see.
Please, because it shouldn't be my headset.
No, we're going to rock it at like 60, and then we'll do another audio test here. And also, I walked outside, and the storms are coming, so there's that too.
Adjust the Discord volume. Maybe it's Discord.
I don't know. It shouldn't be my headset.
Yeah, I'm reading you guys 5 by 5. And
hey,
then
Lulu, that is 101.
okay, so the repercussions of this roll will be that there will be a Revenant Lord Jiraiya released into our universe. Okay, so I do want you to guys to go and metagame what a Revenant is. All right, it will have max stats, and it will be affected by no magic rules, just like any other mob. All right, it will be heavily flavored to what Lord Jiraiya can do in the Narutoverse because of
just gonna be very fucked.
Just because of the flavor of the Revenant. So I will give you one chance to.
It only has 1 year to exact revenge, but I'm not the reason it died.
Yeah, who's it gonna be exacting revenge
who's
on?
it gonna be going after here? Because I'm technically not the reason it died.
Very true. So your character will not have direct consequences of that.
Oh God, he's gonna be mad at everybody.
I'm just saying that is a consequence that you guys are putting out into the universe, and that it will be there. So, congratulations on a Revenant pissed off Lord Jiraiya. Yay!
Well, it's around 4 at most a year unless we kill it, so. And please, it ain't the first Revenant we've dealt with. What about the dude that, Wicked resurrected, that I then stuck into a black hole?
I didn't resurrect somebody and suck him into a black hole.
No, you did, because I killed him. You failed a resurrection, and then he went after me.
You mean the guy that you guys turned into a rat, and then you guys sweet talked into not slaying you, and then you didn't kill it? And it was still alive at the end of the last campaign?
No. The one we resurrected at, I don't remember the name of the family. Because we had to get information from him.
Tobias?
I don't remember his name.
Yes, I know.
This was a handful of episodes back, like a while ago.
Yes, I know. I'm very much well aware of the shenanigans that you guys have let loose centuries ago on this planet. I have detailed notes. You guys do not, but I do.
I have no notes. Like, I can't even remember what we did, like, 4 sessions ago, so...
I know.
Like, dead ass summoned a black hole and drug a dude into it. I'm pretty sure it was at Barrett's home.
That... I don't remember that at all. So, we're gonna have to have, like, a meeting at some point to cover all of the shenanigans.
That was Maester Micah.
Oh, yeah, Micah. Fuck that guy.
We turned him into a Revenant, didn't we? Because he immediately went and tried to kill me. Because I stabbed him in the back.
Yeah, but he was only alive for an hour. I didn't do a full resurrection or whatever on him.
Exactly. We've killed a Revenant before. We can kill another one.
He wasn't a Revenant.
I love this so much. Wicked?
I swear to God he was.
What?
Roll for Marielle. Oh, you already did. I'm so sorry. You already did, didn't you?
It was a 78. Yeah.
So, as Marielle drifts off to sleep, she wakes up the next day, and she wakes up with a new purpose in her life. She takes her best friend, and she takes her groupie, and she sets out. She is so fucking done with her clan. She's going to go make her name somewhere else. And she sets off on a new adventure. Both of them miss the frosting. Jiraiya awakens. And now I get to roll to see if there's magic in the world.
Nice.
That is a no. And we get to do the last time on D&D. Last time, yeah, I gotta swap your token out. Yeah, Brana, you gotta get your level 1. And I know for a fact you don't know how to do that.
I don't.
It's fine.
It's all right.
Put you right back where you're going. All right, so last time on D&D, you guys came to Elder Knight's tree, and the top part of his tree had been destroyed. It had been destroyed quite a while ago as the outer of it had begun to grow back. Yabrana, your parents, Citrine and Otto, are out there trying to fucking fight. Well, I mean, Singblade and Aramazes, and as you guys were trying to get to them to stop said fight, you fell. Namriel, your wings did not work, and you guys fell, thanks to some quick thinking. Namriel dimension doored you guys up. You stopped the fight, but could not get through the doors, as evidently the tree was actually under attack. After Singblade nosedived down there, you guys took Citrine and Otto, and then it was Barrett and Ricky, I want to say, as you guys fought a big flame guy and some axe beaks. You guys managed to kill it by killing some of the firebirds, weakening the creature. You managed to do so without using fire, which was the one thing the Elder Knight requested that you not do. You retained 2 poisoned artifacts that will poison no matter what, depending on the circumstances of the items. You also found a sunken chest, which said "to my successors," which included a bomb-ass dapper suit for Namriel, and the dress of Erdenu, which is not a dress, but a full-on bomb-ass suit for Yabrana. The doors open once the threat was undone, and the entire party is meeting here now in the atrium, where there is a huge, glorious golden, diamond, and rose quartz spider.
I can't touch my token.
Of course you can't touch it because I touched it first. Let me fix. Okay, you should be able to fix. Let me fix your name. Okay,
perfect. Thank you.
Fix your nameplate. Yabrana. All right. Which said, "It's me, Rosario," and Yabrana said, "You're so pretty." And
her name was Rosaline.
Rosaline, I'm so sorry. Yes, it is Rosaline. Yes. That is where we are at. The board is yours.
All right. I went right as we stopped. I'd walked up and told her that she was really pretty, and I've been circling around her with a pen and paper, and I'm like sketching, and I'm writing stuff, and I'm taking measurements with my hands.
As you're doing that, she is preening. Like, she's like lifting up a leg here. She's lifting up a leg there. And she's like posing. And like she's picking up one of her little feet, and like she's picking it up, and she's like making sure like you get the good side of her thorax. And she's like slimming down this section of her abdomen. Like she is like legitimately posing.
Oh my God, so cute. Anybody else see this?
Yeah, I'm just not super interested in the spider.
Wow, rude. Look at it. It's glorious.
I know, it's cool. That's not what I'm interested in.
Okay, then what are you interested in?
I want to know more about this place. Don't you know, find it weird? There's a telepathic tree this far underground seeming to thrive.
No, it's not weird to me. I'm a creature of the woods, the mountains. All sorts of weird shit exists.
Domriel,
Never seen this before, though.
do a perception check. As your first roll of the day, it is a skill, so that is a 14 instead of a 2. You notice that there are eyes peeking at you from the tree.
I'm gonna walk closer to it. Hey, why are you staring at me?
As you say, "Hey," the where the tree branches kind of are concealing the eyes, they pull apart as the front section lifts up, and it appears that the front torso of a male slides out of the tree. The skin is made of bark, and it is eerily human in shape, as fully articulated human hands with eerily long fingers reach out. The face is malely sculpted but oddly blank. The eyes are the same golden hue as the leaves. The face is elongated, oddly human but not. It's very, very strange. As the voice, now I cannot do a good British accent. I will never be able to come across it. This is how I want you guys to think of how the voice is coming across, is like that old, stately, distinguished British accent. So I'll try to speak very slowly as he goes. It's been a while since I saw one of your fathers, Ken. Forgive me if I stare. As he takes his hands and he steeples them together in front, the fingers lacing together in a weave. They're that long.
What do you mean my father's kin? You've had more of us come through?
Did you think you were the only child of the progenitor?
No, I knew I wasn't. Hell, I've got brothers a lot older than me.
Ah, yes, but only one sister. Her I knew very well.
How many of them have you met, then?
Nearly all. You, though, were the lost one. We were worried about you.
Well, I didn't grow up with the rest of them.
We know.
The only thing I remember is waking up in some town. Yeah, that's for later, though. Do you by chance know where any of them are?
Excuse me, one moment. Dwarven lady, would you mind getting off of Rosaline? I know.
She picked me up.
I know she picked you up. I understand that, but please refrain from climbing on top of the children.
But I was sketching the diamonds on her skull.
I know.
It's the only way I can see the angle.
I know. I understand. I will make sure that you have plenty of opportunity. Thank you. Rosaline,
So
dear. No, do not. No, no, no. I know she's adorable. You cannot let her climb on you like you're. No. No, you cannot. No, no, no. No, you cannot make yourself bigger so she's. No. Aramazes, please. As he does this, you can see his twined hands untwining. One hand goes to his forehead as he waves Aramazes and Singblade over, as they both just kind of wander up. As they both come up to Rosaline, and Rosaline is just like, and she begins to use her words, but she's now speaking in hushed tones to the two. Yabrana, you roll me a d20 to see how much of a sketch that you managed to get.
just so you know, I'm sitting on the ground pouting.
I'm sure you are. You managed to get a pretty decent sketch, but you're not happy about it. Numriel, Elden Knight asked, how much do you remember?
I remember waking up in an orphanage in a town, and I met. Hold on.
What?
Sorry about that.
It's
And
raining
that's
really bad.
where I met my buddy, Ricky. Bit of chaos, and now here I am.
Oh, so now I'm your buddy. Asshole.
I mean, I can turn you into dragon food instead if that's what you want to be.
He graces
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
He graces you with 2 flying birds from the back as he is in direct conversation with Barrett and, of all people, Carlisle.
I'm gonna snap a bolt of lightning straight towards them.
Well, you
just like as much as I can, at least.
Okay, well, you try to. Try it. Because I'm assuming that you're going to use a cantrip or a... How are you managing to do that? You're going to use an orb, a breath weapon. What you going to do there, bud?
Firebolt transmute to lightning. Just straight past them.
Okay, so you go to cast your cantrip, and the spell vanishes from your mind.
What the fuck?
Do me a Arcana check.
Well, I mean, I know magic is dead, but my cantrip should at least have done something.
So, we're gonna go with you having advantage for that. Just because I want you to know what's going on. You are right next to an auto spell canceller. So, do you see that beautiful pink, lovely spider beside you?
Why are you dampening my spells?
No, she's not doing that on purpose. It is exactly what she does. That is it. She cannot help it. Arya,
anti-magic zone. It's literally an anti-magic field around it. Okay.
Yes. But it works for good and bad.
Oh shit.
Yabrana, I'm so sorry. I called your character Arya there for a second. I did not mean to. Yabrana, I want you to cast a perception check, like super quick.
Okay. Also, I'm leaning towards Aramazes because he's less scary than Singblade, and I'm whispering. What does he mean by the children? That is a grown ass spider if I've ever seen one.
Singblade looks at you and goes, in their spider terms, they're like maybe a year old in their growth. Well, they're not a year. I'd say they're more like, mathematically they're probably a year old. Mentally, they're probably around the age of like 7 or so. They're literally children.
Squealing.
Yeah. Yes, we all have that reaction when we find out how old they are. They have the ability to change size at will, except for Rosaline. Rosaline is unable to manually change her size. She needs help because she cannot use her stuff, her magic at will. She needs help with her casting. And unfortunately, she cannot do it on her own. So we just kind of keep her in here so that way she doesn't feel out of place or out of sorts. Yabrana, you notice that the cursed object that you have situated in your fun pocket that is separated by all the clothing is no longer radiating evil aura. It's like dormant, nice. Dead. It's like just a regular piece of shard.
That's a problem for future me.
Fair enough.
Oh, how's our little cursed dragon baby?
Yeah, how is the dragon? I don't have it. Zar.
Bring us the baby.
Zar comes up to you and goes, well, it's sleeping. Clemmy's sleeping. She takes out Clemmy. And as you look at Clemmy, do you guys remember what Clemmy looked like before?
Just small black little lizard, right?
Do a history check. Yes, he is a small, palm-sized dragon with a rainbow patina on his scales and his eyes. However, right this second, they are only small and black with no rainbow patina.
Interesting.
So the curse is gone. Lucky.
Namriel, do you remember that you have a certain gift that your dragon godparent clued you in on?
It depends. Which one are we talking about? Because there's the oath thing.
Yes. Your scent of oath. I would like you to activate that, please.
Fuck it. I was about to say, fuck it. I'll use it real quick.
Take a big, deep whiff.
Alright, what do I smell?
Nothing. It's not just a cancel spell. It's not just cancel magic. Everything magical in this area is inert.
So even that one down there isn't emitting anything.
Nothing, which makes you wonder what's going on. The tree is active.
Now I want to know who who's stronger?
Your Brana's clothes are still active. You're still breathing.
I changed shape.
Hold on. Time out. Hold on.
My fault.
Let the DM finish. All right. So your Brana's clothes are still active, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Namriel, you're still alive, yeah? The tree's alive. Everybody that requires magazine, even Lucy's alive, but certain things aren't activated. You guys take a minute to discuss and see what the common thread is.
Look, where's my rat?
He's
Make sure he's okay.
He's down there. He's actually in between your mom and dad, who are looking him over, and they're trying to get him to agree that he's their second and a half child. And he's on your mom's arm, preening as your dad is trying to adjust his cloak to make it fit better.
Okay. So, all negative magic is canceled.
Either that or all magic that isn't being used to sustain life.
Okay, I'll try something then. I will, as a cantrip, do what is it? What is the thing? It does hold on, no, all I have is that. What's this? Let's see. I will use Druidcraft and I'll try and summon the scent of fresh baked bread.
Yabrana, is that a cantrip? That is a cantrip. Absolutely.
100% cantrip.
So as soon as you think it, you cast it. The smell. What kind of bread? Describe it.
Just like warm, buttery, fresh from the oven bread, like lightly sweet. You know what I mean?
The
Kind of
scent,
like a croissant, fresh out of the oven.
the scent of a freshly baked buttered croissant fills the air.
Okay. So it's all negative magic.
I'm gonna try and change forms.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to my dragonborn form.
Done. What do you look like?
Kind of just like a typical dragonborn. The only thing is there is a faint golden yellow glow that just however you look at me, it's always reflecting that color off my scales.
The same blade goes out. See, now why don't you look like that all the time? I mean, you hide in your human form all the time. You're gonna shrink. You're gonna shrink all over, man. I can't tell you. You can't put all of that gloriousness in a human. You're gonna shrink your bits, my dude. You can't hide all that gloriousness in a human form all the time.
I also don't feel like drawing more attention to us all the time.
Where's your ego? Where's your pride?
What's that?
And besides, it's not every day you see a dragon that or a dragonborn that radiates the sun.
Yeah, like I said, golden asshole. You could hear Lucy. laughing, and Alyssa's nudging him in the ribs, be like, "Don't laugh at him. He's pretty. Don't laugh at him."
Okay, what if
When
I
you
killed that one as I point at Ricky?
when you transform into your golden form, your 3 conscripts also do a slight bow as you transform into your golden form, by the way, and then they come right back up. Lucas is a little bit slower than the other 2 going into the bow and coming back up.
Mm. Yeah, I can't help right now. Oh.
My darling, did someone mention tea?
I'm gonna while they're talking, I'm gonna take Clemmy. I'm gonna I'm looking him over, making sure he's okay.
Do an investigation roll. Nabriel, also do an Arcana check while you're right there, since you're both very close.
Another one?
Yeah, on Clemmy, if you don't mind.
Oh, that's a 19.
Double
Nice.
double 19s. Okay. Bonus for the doubles, I guess, because that's awesome. So
Lucky.
Clementine in their diminutive dwarven warbling form is actually a fully formed midnight dragonling. They're not black as you had originally assumed. They are a midnight dragonling, which is a very subtle difference, but it is a difference. Namriel, you would know because you are a dragon, where you are a sun dragon. You know that a midnight dragon is a distant kin to the moon dragon, which would be that they are, a nightborn dragon. They have very good connections to the night. They are almost undetectable with no moon. Very good Excel skills, exceptionally good at going undetected. They can almost disappear into shadows. They can dream walk, which is a very exceptional skill for older dragons to have. They can slip in and out of mortals' dreams at will. Her physical condition, as you guys are now becoming very much well aware that it is actually a she, is coming up to standard. They are well fed, but they have been very poor. They're just now filling in scales. They are going to need a moisturizer here very shortly. Their scales are getting patchy in some places, which could be very detrimental to growing wormling. They are also going to need a heated pouch here very soon. There are just some things that you guys can do better for the wormling to make them more comfortable. Without the curse actually riding them, they are already looking a lot more better health-wise. Without the curse, they're thriving.
Oh,
Okay,
There's-
so we need to find a way to permanently remove that curse without also affecting its livelihood. Because I can't dispel it without potentially killing the dragon.
Are you guys saying that out loud?
I'm muttering it to myself.
is anybody able to hear him muttering?
everybody that's around you, which is Singblade, Aramazes, Rosaline, and Zar. And Zara's like, well, we could always leave him here. I mean, my parents would protect them just as well they do the other ones. I mean, it'd be a shame to save something and then just to take them and put them in more danger. I mean, that's the whole reason why we left Phoebe, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna lift up the dragon near Aramazes' face and like, do you know how to take care of a baby dragon that may or may not be the end of the world?
Aramazes looks you dead in the face and goes, we've done it before.
Sweet. Here you go.
Oh my god.
You've adopted another one. Have fun.
It's only a partial adoption.
You know what? I'm really, really, really thinking we might need that tea.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I'm gonna start scritching Rosalind under her neck and like checking out her fangs and stuff.
Do an inspection roll on Rosalind. So Rosalind is very, very pretty. So she's almost exclusively diamond, gold, and pink quartz, except for her fangs. She has one silver and one onyx fang. So they're alternating. She doesn't have the quad fangs. She only has the double fangs. And they're very small. They're like super, super, super tiny. And they're almost not there. Like the only reason that you could tell that they're there is because they're barely poking out. Her eyes are alternating diamond and rose quartz. So she's got four alternating diamond and rose quartz.
Sweet.
Yes. It's very adorable.
Somebody said tea?
Yes. So we have limited seating for our tea house. We have enough seating for... Hold on, because I have to actually go count how many seats I have at the tea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It can only accommodate 15 people. So, who are we taking to tea?
How many people do we have with us? Jesus. 1, 2,
A
3,
lot.
4, 5, 6, 7,
Because you got to
9,
think,
10, 11.
There's more here. Because you got Vivi and John.
Oh yeah.
You got
Well,
Mark.
Vivi and John are definitely coming to tea.
All right, and then you got Mark and the kids that you dropped off last time.
They're fine.
Yeah, they'll be all right.
Alyssa's not staying alone, and I'm not leaving Carlisle by himself. I don't trust him with anybody.
Barrett.
Okay, hold on. I gotta go over here to the other map, and I gotta pull everybody first. All right, so we're definitely gonna take you two. That's for sure. So it's gonna be Yabrana and Namriel. Both your level 1 characters. All right, and then I gotta make sure that you guys can move each other. So I gotta do the thing. I don't know why it does not save. For Yabrana.
Mine, I'll fix it.
All right, so then we got... All right, John and Vivi. So sorry, but yeah, I've only got very limited seating over here, so... And John... All right, who else?
Alyssa and Carlisle.
And just so you guys know, you guys are choosing the seating order when you're picking too, so.
That's fine. My parents. because
All
they
right.
haven't seen the tea room.
Yep, and they
How
are
many
good.
are we up to now?
All right, they're consisting of 1 seat. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 10 more seats.
Barrett, if you don't already have him over there.
I want to be able to talk to Singblade and Aramazes.
So that's 3 seats off. We got 7 left.
All right, hold on. Stingblade. Aramazes. Okay.
Ricky, because I'm not fixing to leave him over there.
All right. Ricky and Lucy.
Yes.
I'll tell you right now, unfortunately, Rosaline can't go. What about Czar?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, pretty much everybody from our crew here can go, right?
Yes.
I mean, we don't need the grandma and the nephew, or the blind guy. They can hang out. But I mean, yeah, just flesh it out with whoever's left.
That should be everybody from your main party except for Lorna, Lucas, and Cruisco.
Sounds good.
All right. All right, that's pretty much everybody. So now we get to move you. Okay. When we move, you guys zoom in, and I'll give the description in just a minute because I gotta go pee. Be right back. 'Cause of course I do. All right. Okay, guys, Dune map, and away we go.
Oh, this is pretty cool.
So, Singblade and Aramazes lead you guys out to a different area where you guys come out into what appears to be an indoor lake area. There is a sculpted dragon that is upholding what looks to be an indoor literal tea setting area. Everybody is spreading out, finding places to sit, as Vivi is excitedly just jumping up and down at his table, and he just cannot wait. There are dozens of sprites rushing about here and there, starting to set up different bits of tea. There are various like little boats just floating around with sprites steering them here and there. The rainbow koi are still rushing in and out of the waters. There are lily pads that are just bursting with bits of fragrance everywhere. There is an actual current. You can hear the waves lapping. As you look above, there is no sky, but there's an intricate lacing of tree roots, and from those tree roots, vines grow down with glowing bulbs of this bioluminescent lights hanging down from the bottom, giving glow. The seating itself it's like you're sitting on a floating. It looks like you're sitting in like a little floating bowl as you walk across the bridge to go sit. And in the center is a half orc. This gentleman has the most bouffant wig as he is taking a tea cup and he is elegantly swirling tea out of a teapot as he begins
dressed like that.
to. What did you say?
Nothing. Why is he dressed like that? It's a bit much. I'm just saying.
He is dressed in the most dapper of all serving apparel. Do you not see the tights and the glorious shirt? He is wonderfully attired. He is the epitome of elegance in tea-serving manwear.
He's definitely something.
As he introduces himself,
Jesus.
he says, "Welcome. I am Markamillion. Welcome to my tea float." As he begins to serve everyone that has a seat tea. His tusks are glorious and on either side of his jaws as he grins. He has a little pocket square on the side that he lightly dabs on either side of his chin when his grin gets just that too much wide as he begins to serve tea. As Stingblade looks and goes, "Mark, you're just so much like your great granddam." There are tea menus in front of you guys if you would like to take a look.
I just want a nice black tea with sugar and a splash of milk. That's all I want.
It's definitely on the menu. Yabrana, Namriel, the board is yours.
I'm curious, what all is on the menu?
I'm very glad you asked.
See, I'm gonna be the nosy one this time.
Okay. There are. Roll me a D10.
You said a D10?
Yep. There are 7 different styles of tea: black, green, hibiscus, chamomile, peach, strawberry, and blackberry. Roll me a D4.
I'll do the blackberry.
Alright. There's blackberry tea. There's honey, milk, sugar, and fire crystals.
And what was that last one? Excuse me?
Fire crystals. They're kind of like sugary cinnamon. Kind of like a shit. Oh hell. What do you call a? Oh damn it. You guys would call like a shot of Fireball now, but they used to be called something else when we were kids. The sweet ones.
You talking about Red Hots?
Yeah, they're the Red Hots, the hot sweet ones, the cinnamon sugar ones.
Whoa.
Yeah, fire crystals. Them things. They're non-alcoholic, but yeah, they taste like Fireball.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that.
So, blackberry tea with fire crystals. Okay?
Yeah.
You get it, you try it. You
Interesting.
it's blackberry tea with a touch of cinnamon, and it's a little spicy. It's a little sweet. Roll and see if you like it.
What do you want me to roll?
Let's do a con save. You said con's not a dump stat, so let's see what you get.
It's a 14.
It's decent.
Not my go-to pick, but okay.
Wicked, you get a regular black tea with milk and sugar. It's very good.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you can't mess up a good black tea. Who do you guys talk to first?
I'm gonna get down to business. I'll be like, okay, here's the thing. That dumbass over there, I point at Carlisle, did some stupid shit. And now we gotta save him from the stupid shit that he did. And I need to know if you guys can infiltrate the brothel to save his sister. And then we need to make sure that somebody's in place to infiltrate the brothel. So when I figure out how to break his stupid blood oath, we can get his sister out so that she's not murdered when they realize they've been tricked.
This has come from Barrett. That sounds like we need to make teams.
Well, we also have to find somebody that's willing to sacrifice themselves. Anybody know any good what's those hospitals people go to when they're dying? Hospice. Anybody in hospice that's willing to take a lot of money to die?
Barrett stands up. You don't have to worry about that anymore.
What does that mean?
That means that me and Carlisle's already come to an understanding about that.
No. No. We don't have secrets.
That's not a secret. It's already done.
Well, I need you to lay it out and explain it.
You needed somebody to take the blood oath in his place. I wouldn't trust anybody else with it but me.
No,
That
I'm not
means
killing
have
you.
to die, and that means we're
Not
gonna
happening.
end up finding a way, or having to find a way to bring your ass back, and we're not doing that.
But I have enough trust that we can do this and pull it off without me dying. Ergo, it's already fucking done.
Are we gonna pull a Romeo and Juliet?
What's that?
Okay, so folklore. Just say I didn't say Romeo and Juliet. So in folklore, there's this couple that decided to one of them decided to fake their death to the point of actually dying. Like she took a poison that made it look like she stopped breathing and everything in order to convince people that she was actually dead. But it only lasted for like 6-ish hours. And then she woke up and everything was fine. Technically, it was death.
Technically, there's a spell that can put you to a point like that without killing you.
But is it enough to trick the contract?
Probably not. I mean, blood oaths are quite literally one of the things most people can't get out of.
But a blood oath is magic. If we did it while magic is failing, would the blood oath not be as strong? Damn, I wish we had somebody that was under a blood oath that we could try.
We'd have to find someone powerful enough to cast a spell like that while magic is fucked up. And me being a dragon, even though I'm strong, not that fucking strong, not yet.
Wait a minute. Hold on. So we transfer it. We fake my death to the point this oath thinks I'm dead, but I'm not dead. And so the oath falls away, but I'm alive.
But would it work? And we need it to last long enough that the oath, I guess. So how do you know when an oath is fulfilled? Like, does the contract just
I can smell it.
dissolve?
I can smell when an oath is complete.
Okay, my thing is that the people that have his sister also have to think that the oath is completed and release her.
Yeah, but they won't know that I have the oath. They'll think that he has the oath. Do you
Yes, and
see?
they'll think that he's dead.
Exactly. All we have to do is fake both our deaths at the same time. Do you see?
Singblade, who's the strongest spellcaster you know?
Oh fuck. Alive or dead? I'm not.
Alive.
You can't use someone that's dead.
I am not being facetious here. I'm asking a legitimate question: alive or dead?
If they're dead, we can't fucking use them, so they would have to be alive.
Yeah.
I have options. You don't. Alive or dead?
Strongest in general, dead or alive.
Doesn't matter. Just the strongest we can actually use.
Salt and pepper are gonna kill me. I gotta check some records.
Yes?
I gotta check some records to see if it's within the time limit. I gotta check some records. I have options. Whoops. Shit. Let me check.
Checking. We just need a very powerful mage.
Yeah, I know. And him and Aramazes start talking.
And I'm not out of character, I'm not joking either. There is a spell that makes it seem like you're completely dead, so I just don't know the name of it.
Having a spell that you can't name isn't really going to help us all that much. This is coming from Carlisle. Do you not have anything else on the spell? I mean, if we got to track down a spell, I mean, we can. But, you know, trusting your gods to magically say, oh, you have learned a spell from the fucking ether is not going to, you know, help us out either.
I mean, if we really pushed our luck, we could do it with a wish.
Which none of us know. Or at least not to my knowledge. I did do my homework on you guys.
Yeah, that's fair.
We could always go to my home. That comes from Lucy. We could always go to my home. There are tomes there that could help. I mean, but going to the infernal realm comes with its own risks. And
We're on a limited time frame.
Lucy, if we're trying to find an exact spell, I'd recommend you take me. I can survive the heat out there.
It's not all
I don't know about the other creatures.
I'm fine with splitting up as long as it's only a day or two, because I heard there are more children.
You know what? I do have a solution. I use change shape on myself because it's not just limited to humans or dragonborns. Dragons can change shape into infernals as well.
Yeah, you are a dragon. You are not limited to what shapes you can change into.
I change shape into an infernal. One similar to Lucy, but enough differences in it that they don't question it.
All right. So this has come from Barrett. So if we're going to do this, then we do need a game plan. So we need one half to go back to the brothel and get out Carlisle's sister. Period. We also need to complete Yabrana's blood oath, which means turning in my sister to begin her half of her mission. We're going to be under time for that one. But we're going to be pushing the limit on what Ellie thinks is the time limit for Namriel's orb. So, do we do this? Do we split? And what are our goals here?
Okay, so, all right, hold on. All right. Let's think about this logically. First things first, we need somebody in place that does not seem suspicious, that is capable of removing Carlisle's sister at the right time. Because they will release her. We don't have to steal her from the brothel. The whole point of this entire thing is to make them think they've won. They will think that they've lost the Jaguar Goddess, that she is gone and unable to come. They will think that they have won at killing at least one god, potential god. Okay? So we can't tip our hand in what we're doing. We need somebody that's smart, reliable, that can pass whatever fucking screening that they're gonna do, that is capable of being there and making sure that once the blood oath is fulfilled, that the sister is actually released, which I would assume that's part of the blood oath. So first things first is I think that we need to find a spell or drug or potion that is capable of Barrett and Carlisle dying at the same time and actually appearing dead. Like, do we have them duel it out and kill each other? And
No.
you know what I mean? Do they fall off a cliff?
But I have a solution.
Okay.
So I am metagaming a little bit. Not metagaming, but this is the spell I was looking into. It's called Feign Death. It's a level 3 necromancy spell. But if we find a mage that can bring that up in level, it will seem... It outright says it's indistinguishable from death. So if we get that at a high level, I'd assume it'd be enough to break a blood oath or fulfill a blood oath. Especially now in the weakened state of magic. I feel like that's our path to go down.
Yeah.
So me and Lucy go to the Infernal Realm and try and find a tome for that.
So either that, or do we know potion makers? Can we look at multiple options? Does it have to be just one? Because if we put all of our eggs in one basket and it doesn't work, I feel like we're doing ourselves a disservice.
Yeah. Can I think of any potion makers off the top of my head with that role?
Well, how about we ask the guys that have supposedly been alive for fucking centuries?
I'm seeing if I know anyone.
Namriel, you're the town that you're from.
Y'all talk it out. I gotta use the bathroom.
Namriel, the town that you're from doesn't really have that many apothecaries. Barrett does have an apothecary from his town, but they're mid tier, so they wouldn't have anything like that. The only people here that would have any kind of information on that would be Singblade and Aramazes and Yabrana's parents.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to them and I'm gonna... Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt y'all. Y'all know any really good potion makers?
Stingblade and Aramazes are rapidly flipping through a book that Aramazes has. And they are concentrating very hard on finding something. As they're flipping through, you have just a second to take a really quick sneaky peek at what they're flipping through. Do you want to take that shot?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do perception.
That's an 11.
All right, fairly decent. So they're roughly looking at records that date back about 500 years in the past from now. And they're rapidly flipping back further than that. The book they have is thick. Like, take the thickest book you've ever seen, multiply that by 5. It's damn near.
Good God.
It's damn near an encyclopedia. Like, you don't even know where the fuck it came from. It had to have come from a bag of holding. It had to have come from a bag of holding. Like Aramazes has got the bottom of it like wedged up against his knee. And when I say flip through, I legitimately mean flip through. There are sections that are folded down as they're flipping through, and it's attached by hinges. There is no back to the damn thing. It's like connected by hinges.
Jesus.
It's almost an engineering marvel. And they're still flipping. They are trying to answer your question and think at the same time as they go. Yeah. What the hell was the name of that city? Hold on. And while they do that, I'm actually really looking at my map right now for this campaign.
I'm still stuck on the fact that I had enough DM inspirations to bring Jiraiya back from the dead as a revenant. If I had rolled just 2 lower on that D100, that wouldn't have been possible.
Alright, so it looks like it's going to be Kynes Grove.
It's what?
Kynes Grove?
Kynes Grove.
Yeah, I'll put it in chat too.
K-I or K-Y-N? Kynes Grove. Oh, you misspelled it. Oh well.
Did I? Kynes?
G-R-I-V-E.
Grove. Sorry.
It's
Okay.
alright, I'm not worried about it.
No, I'll race by Kynesgrove.
There you go.
Alright, so we're looking at. Yipe. Falkreath, you guys are right close to Sunguard. That's at. Right.
You stop that, you.
Yeah, no.
Got me.
Both of y'all stop yawning. Y'all are about to make me yawn.
Alright, reconnecting to chat. We know an exceptional apothecary, but they're all the way up in Kynes Grove, and it's going to be at least a week's travel to get there.
How fast can I travel if I fly?
Week's
Like,
travel.
How fast could I get there? Still a week? Shit.
Well, you can't fly over the mountains. Even the altitude will get a dragon. You'd have to go through the mountains to get there. So at least a day travel through the mountains. It'll still take 3 days, 4 days. It'll take a day to travel through the mountain, and that's dwarven territory. Without a guide, you'll be lost. And that's Yabrana's mama's, just Yabrana's family's territory, so at least you'll have a guide there.
Wish y'all had a damn airship.
Most thing wait an air may just look up at you and go, "What did he just say?"
Nothing. I didn't say shit.
What's that thing you got out of that box earlier?
Oh yeah, thanks. I found this duck. Fuck is this for?
Roll persuasion.
I don't know why I'm trying to persuade him, but okay. That's an 11.
They don't say anything.
I guess they must not know what it's for. Did I miss something earlier, or is there a fucking fairy floating around here?
There are a lot of sprites floating around there.
Okay, I was just wondering.
Yeah, a lot of
in for a second.
Yeah, a lot of them are making different kind of treats and stuff. You're brought up. As you pass by your parents' table, you hear that they're in a hushed conversation. Namriel, I think you're on the right track there, bud, but you're asking the wrong people about that, because they're steadily looking through that book. They're already doing 2 things that you asked them to, and I don't think that they heard you about the third. Your parents are in deep conversation. Alyssa, John, Vivi, and Czar are all also in a deep conversation. Carlisle, Lucy, Ricky, and Barrett are all talking. So everybody's kind of like getting their own ideas together. What do you guys like to do?
I'm gonna talk to Alyssa because she's been with me from the beginning. So I was like, Alyssa, do you remember how long I have left to fulfill my contract with Ellie?
Yeah. So, because it's the same as my contract terms. So it was 3 moons on our contract. We're a moon down. We have 2 moons left, which is 2 months. So we have time. We don't have to go about this all willy-nilly right now. But I like the idea of going ahead and knocking some of these things out, because Ellie's not going to wait. Whatever her schemes are, she's not going to wait. And she's under contract too. And she's not one to sit around and wait.
Do you know who she's under contract with? I don't remember.
The bad one.
Okay, so I don't know who that is.
I don't either. They're always wearing a cloak. And I never even get to hear their voice, but they're bad. Like, just bad.
I get it. I'm gonna pat Vivi on the head, and I'm gonna also pat John on the head and walk off for a second. And I'm like, I'm gonna come over here by myself and brood. And I'm talking to myself, and I'm like, the Lady Brianna's fine because we're gonna present her to the brothel. She's in on it. It's not a problem there. So, if we do this all correctly at the right time, I'm just talking to myself, by the way. I don't know if anybody can hear me. Yeah, that's up to you to decide whether or not anybody can hear me mumbling out loud. So that would actually put us at the brothel. So if we could just find one person that won't be swayed by Ellie, that can be at the brothel too, just make sure everything's going to plan. Then we can get the sister at the same time we take the lady. So then we would have to do the death scene at the same time. We could do the death scene while we're close. That means we wouldn't have to split up. Or we could like kind of split up and it looks like we met together at the same time and it caused a bunch of confusion.
Well,
Thing
wait.
is, we have 2 months.
Wait. What is the one thing a brothel needs? Always.
Security, food, wine, women, money. So one of those.
So let's bait her.
Not a bad plan.
So who do we have that's fucking bait? Let's send her exactly what she needs.
I'm not sending Alyssa.
No, that'd be too obvious. That's obvious. She would smell that trap a mile away. Let's send her what she needs. Somebody she would never expect, but exactly what she needs. Who do we...
Doesn't she know Czar though?
No.
Czar's a badass. Don't talk in circles around me, John. Thought we were closer than this, man.
Czar only dealt with Carlisle.
That's true.
And as far as I'm aware, you've always kept Alyssa's band on. Send a fucking
we
mole.
did always keep it covered. Well, that's my plan. I want a mole. I want somebody that's trustworthy that we know will never be swayed. And that is definitely Czar. What do you think? Czar, come here. Oh, who's going to take care of all the pets? She takes care of the pets. John, are you going to take care of the pets?
I am taking care of your big pet.
What's a few more? Anyways, we'll come right back around to that. The dragon's definitely staying here. If he can be safe for now, he'll listen to me because of the Gias. We've got a year. He'll be safe.
I actually agree with that. This is coming from Czar. I actually agree with that. I think we need to unload everybody that we can safely unload here and keep them safe to stay here. I think we need to travel light and start getting shit done because this is starting to get really fucking hairy. And I think we need to keep as many people as we can safe. I think we need to, hey, golden boy, get over here. This actually directly affects you, buddy.
What do you want?
This affects you. I know that you think you're all good because you don't have a blood oath, Mr. Dragon Magic Man, Mr. Magic Cheese, but this does affect you.
I'll go hide somewhere and wait for it all to be over.
That is actually a viable option for you. But this is also coming from the guy...
Until the gods are resurrected.
This is also coming from the guy that put Carlisle's face in the ground and said, don't you ever fucking touch my parties. So you got to pick which one you are. Are you the guy that's going to protect your friends, or are you the guy that's going to go sleep for a fucking year? Choose.
Fair enough. Alright, so what's happening?
I don't know. Brana, what's happening?
Well, from my thinking, we take Czar and we let Czar infiltrate the brothel. She can keep an eye on the sister. She can keep an eye on Ellie. She can look for my book. But lay low. And then we can go get what we need to stage the ultimate death scene. And once we have that, we can go get the Lady Brianna, and then we can go and deliver her to Ellie. I think it's best if we make it look like a kidnapping. I don't think it would look good if if Lady Brianna came with us willingly, even though she is willing.
Okay.
And then Ellie thinks that the Jaguar Goddess is gone, and we get the sister. Carlisle gets to live,
So
and I get my book back.
I need to go with Lucy then to the Infernal Realm and find that spell.
Sweet. While you're doing that, I will see if they can find more information on the potion maker. And I
Hey, do
also
me a
am very
favor.
interested. Yes.
Do me a favor. Don't talk to Singblade and Aramazes about that. They're wrapped up in the book. Talk to your parents about it.
Okay, so I'll talk to them about that. But I propose that we take a 1 to 2 day break because we have been traveling very hard. And also, I want to examine. I heard there are more spider children here. Very interesting. I need it for my records.
I'm down for a little bit of a break. Because I know crossing dimensions is gonna be a bitch.
You're not wrong.
Yep.
That's coming from Lucy.
And if you're gonna
all
go
the way over there, you can't even fucking hear me.
he
So
can.
zip it.
He's an infernal. So if you go with Lucy, who else are you taking with you?
It's DM, how many people can I take with me?
So we're going to let you guys pick separate parties. So I'm going to let you guys pick Dream Crew. Let's even it up. You guys can pick from Lucas, Lorna, and Cruzco as well. So I'll let you guys take up to 4 piece. And this is before we break everybody up, so you guys can still pick from Czar and John. And your parents and Singblade and Aramazes. So
Okay.
we'll dream team it. Let me get my notebook.
I've already got my crew. I've already got the crew that I want to run.
That's fine. Your trip's gonna be the most dangerous, so I will let you pick first. But sorry, you were saying, Lulu.
Let me get my notebook real quick so I can take notes. Because it's all the way across the room. Because of course it is. All right. Namriel, you have to take Lucy with you just because you're going to the Infernal Realm.
Absolutely. Well, he's who's transporting us.
All right, so you got Lucy. Okay. Who else?
You want my whole crew or just one person?
I want your entire crew. Who you taking?
Singblade, Ricky, who else? Barrett.
Barrett is human. He has no protections.
Shit, yeah.
The only other person that could possibly go without you having to get specialized gear would probably be Otto, your Brana's dad.
I'll ask him if he wants to tag along. I'm not gonna make him go, but I will ask him if he wants to.
And also Cruzco can go because he's Cruzco. Yeah, Cruzco, Lucas, and Lorna can go because they're God touched. Barrett is not God touched. Carlisle cannot go because he's not God touched. Ricky can go because he's a goblin. Singleblade can go because he's dragonborn.
Exactly. So I'll ask Otto, and then I'll take the 3 uh other people that are God touched.
Cruisco, Lorna, and Lucas. Wicked, I'll let you roll for your dad whether or not he goes or not.
Hey, what do you want me to roll?
Simple D100. 50 and below, no. 15 above, yes.
Okay.
That's a no.
He
That's a
says, fuck
no.
you. Said, I'm not leaving my wife.
Fair enough.
All right, so you have a party of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, including yourself. All right, so that means Yabrana for your. You're going to go for the potions, right?
Yeah.
All right, so it'll be Yabrana, Aramazes, Carlisle, John. Are you going to leave the kids here?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. So Zara, we're gonna send her on her way. She has to go by herself.
All right, and then we will make rolls, Zara rolls. We've got to add that to our daily rolls. Barrett, Citrine,
So
and
who am I
Otto.
taking with me? Well, after our rest, I shit. So who's going with you
So,
again?
Yabrana, you've got that's available to go. You got Aramazes, Carlisle, John, Barrett, Citrine, and Otto.
Okay. Barrett and Carlisle stay together, but I'm gonna take me, my parents, and Aramazes.
Okay. All right. Give me just a second. I've got to go and refresh my tea, and then we will talk about potions. And then we'll have a quick break because I know that you guys want to do some stuff on your downtime, and I want to make sure you have time for those rolls. And then we'll discuss how we're going to do the breaks for the split party.
Hey, Lulu,
Yeah, buddy.
you never gave me an answer about Glyph of Warding.
Because I never took a look at your character sheet because I got distracted and then I forgot about it. I'll look at it, I promise. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I need tea.
I've got a very, very interesting idea planned for Glyph of Warding if she says yes.
Yeah, we'll see.
Great, now the ghost is in my room fucking shit up.
It happens.
Excuse you? Oh god. No, because first my door started opening by itself, and then my light got unscrewed.
Yeah. Hopefully you can have him, man. You can have the poltergeist that lives in my house. I hope he does go through the phone line to your house.
Uh,
Okay, and back. Yabrana,
What's up?
if you go talk to your parents, Sing Blade said that there is a town that has a very good apothecary called Kynes Grove. If you go talk to your parents, they should have more information about that.
Hey. Boo.
My darling. Yeah. Is that so? Is that our grandchild?
Yes.
Both? All three?
Let's just say everybody in this room, Mom.
All of them? I mean, some of them are too big to snuggle, but there's
I'd like to see you cry.
there are so many.
Oh God. I can't.
But in all seriousness, the which are ours.
Vivi and Alyssa.
So the two youngest ones, yes.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So we're over here and we're doing our very, very best, your father and I, not to be pushy. We're going to give it some time. We're going to be very non-pushy. We're going to sit over here. We're going to enjoy our tea for the next 5 minutes. And then we're going to go and sit and introduce ourselves and have a snack and say hello and introduce ourselves and not snuggle for at least a day. We're going to give it time, let the...
Well, we'll see what happens when you're going to talk to them.
Exactly.
Anyways.
Exactly.
Moving along. We're going to be here for about 2 days.
Wonderful.
And y'all are telling me we're going to go check out the apothecary. Although, you remember the spider up front?
Yes, the beautiful pink one.
I heard there's more of them.
Dear, I know that you're so excited about that, but your father is going to have a stroke.
Oh, come on.
I know that you're very excited, but we will be excusing ourselves from that part of the fun experience of staying here and just enjoying our grandchildren.
Okay.
You know me. I mean, I'm up for a very good fight, and I do believe that the sound of the axe on the metal would be delightful. But I do know that they're considered children, so they're not for fighting. But your father will have an apoplexy if he sees another one. So we're just going to stay around the tea room, which we've been assured that only have the sprites, and we're going to stay away from the throne area. Oh dear. Yeah, the sprites are everywhere, dear. I know. So you were saying the apothecary. Which one are we going to go see?
The best one.
So
You said there's one in Kynes Grove. That's good.
not that old hack. That comes from your father. Dear, you cannot call someone a hack. He's a hack. He's not a hack. He doesn't do things the proper way. He's a hack. Darling, he's not a hack. He just does things the untraditional way, and it's perfectly fine. He's been vetted, and his potions are very potent. He's a hack. He doesn't do things the proper way. And your parents go off. They are arguing about what a proper potion is, and they're debating the merits of a proper forge fire to do potions, and your dad is just going, ugh. Like he is adamant that there's a right way to stoke a fire to do a proper potion, even though your dad is strictly a sorcerer and has nothing to do with potions this his entire life. But he has standards, damn it.
What are standards when it comes to the end of the world?
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
Oh, finally, a voice of reason.
Do you also say that out loud?
I shout that.
Oh. Yabrana, your parents go dead silent. Your dad cocks his head to one side, and your mother smacks him upside the head and goes, "See, do you see, dear? Sometimes standards have a place. Right now was not one." And he nods his head. As she goes, "Yes, yes, dear. We do know, well, it's not so much of a shortcut as it is a trust exercise to get to Hines Grove a smite faster. It's a good thing that we're taking a rest. It's a challenge, for sure. It's mostly underground. As you know, we don't do the sun very well, but we could probably get there in 3 days instead of a week. But it will be mostly underground, though. So it will be...
Sounds fun.
I mean, babe, it's fun for you. It'll be fun for us, but our companions may have an issue. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And he does owe me a favor. The apothecary in Kynes Grove. So, what are we after?
I take it, we're having a soft conversation amongst yourselves and didn't hear what we were plotting. We need a potion that is strong enough to trick a blood contract into thinking somebody's dead.
That is a mighty strong potion indeed. Yes, we would need the most potent potions. That would do it.
Yep, we're
verify
hedging our
they
bets.
cannot actually die.
Yeah, they have to be alive at the end. And we need 2 of them. Now, well, the thing is, hold on. If we're doing it this way, then we don't have to transfer the contract at all. So we only need 1.
Yeah.
Isn't that correct? If we're going to do it this way, if we're going to try and trick the contract via death, then we don't have to transfer it.
Nope.
Just thought about that. It was obvious, but my brain made no connection.
If we get
Dear?
a powerful caster,
Dear
and the
one?
spell works, it'll be the exact same.
Dear one,
Yes.
get the extra potion.
Okay. Well, we'll get 2 just in case.
If I'm not mistaken, you were tricked into that oath too? Or a simpler one?
Yeah, mine we're going to be able to fulfill quite easily. I've already handled my part of the oath.
Darling, if I've learned anything, it's that nothing is ever as it seems, and it's always best to hedge your bets. Get the extra potion, just in case.
I'll get the extra one just in case.
Okay, it's had to have been 5 minutes. It's been 5 minutes, right? It's been 5 minutes.
Definitely.
It's definitely been 5 minutes.
Go have fun.
So your parents get up, and before your mom completely turns around, she turns around and she stares at you with those gray stone eyes, and she looks at you and she goes, I haven't forgotten that we've not had our conversation yet about how all this came to pass. And believe me, we will have that conversation before we leave for our journey.
You can ask Alyssa for some of the details.
Oh no. No. This tale I want straight from the horse's mouth. We'll talk later.
Okay. Got anything stronger than tea?
Mark Amelia looks at you and goes, I do. Roll a d10.
Sweet.
Yeah, slide me some too. If you don't mind.
They have 8 different cocktails available. The first one is a Dragon Sunset. The second one is a Panda Express. The third one is an excellent. It just says excellent. There's no other description. It's just an excellent. I need to be putting these in chat. What did I say the second one was?
There was
Express.
Panda Express.
See, I pay attention.
Yeah, when it comes to booze, which slightly scares me, just a bit. The hot sauce honey. The watermelon bomb. The warrior. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The red crayon.
What? It's called the what again?
Red Crayon.
And the Bahama Mama.
I'll
Okay,
take
that's
a
what I
watermelon
heard.
bomb.
Okay. So, Wicked, you got the watermelon bomb?
Yes, please.
Okay. So, Markamillion takes out a small palm-sized, perfectly round miniature watermelon. He flicks it with his finger and a perfectly round circle pops open on the top. He takes a miniature whisk. He pops it in and he whisks it up on the inside, frothing it up just perfect. And he tips out just enough to pour in a shot of something clear and with enough smell to knock your socks off. He tops it. He tops it with an umbrella and a straw and passes it to you. No,
It's tiny. It's not.
I didn't hear that, Wicked. Your sound went out.
Nothing. You didn't need to hear.
Now, Marielle, of the choices of alcoholic beverages, which would you prefer, sir?
You.
Surprise me.
All right, roll a 1d8.
I'm in the kitchen, guys, just so y'all know. I was talking on the phone, Mom.
All right, you also get a watermelon bomb. You guys roll con save, see how you like them.
Get somebody roll a con save for me. I'm washing it off.
Now, Marielle, roll 2 con saves, one for you, one for Wicked. Wicked gets the top. You like them okay? Now, Marielle, not enough booze for you.
Alright. What's the strongest thing you have?
That'd be a toss-up between the red crayon and the warrior.
Hit me.
Let's see how you like the red crayon.
That name is already fucking terrifying.
Markamillion takes out a long glass beaker.
You know,
Alright? It's not even a glass. It's a fucking beaker. Alright? It's a 100 milliliter beaker. So it's like a science project beaker. Okay?
Oh, fuck.
Okay? He takes the inside of it. He coats it in a layer of something clear. Then he lights a candle. He takes the beaker and he hovers it over the lit candle. Whatever substance he poured inside the beaker slowly from the base of the candle upwards turns an ominous red color. Slowly creeping up from the bottom of the beaker all the way to the top. It coats the beaker in a red outside slightly gloopous covering. From there, he sets it aside to cool. In a shaker, he grabs 3 bottles. One is clear, one is green,
Okay.
and one is black. He opens them all, puts them into the shaker with a singular cube of ice and a red cherry. He puts it in the shaker, closes it up, and he begins to shake. Shake, 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 shake. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. When it's the shaker is perfectly frosted, he takes it and he pours it into the beaker. The beaker fills up, and when it's just at the top, it flashes the burst of flame, which he puffs out, and he hands it to you.
Down the hatch.
You awkwardly maneuver the 100 milliliter beaker to your mouth. Con save to see how you like it. It's
That's a big
fucking
beaker.
delicious. Awkward as fuck to drink, but it's tasty as hell.
Oh my god.
Lulu, you want some of this watermelon?
Yes, please.
Okay. Almost forgot it was in here. It's got to be eaten.
I've
Talking to
got
Laura, Mom.
tahini to put on it too.
Oh,
What? I like my spicy with my sweet. Because I'm a weirdo.
monster.
Because I'm a psycho, I'm a psycho, I'm a psycho, yo yo.
Oh, I need another spoon. So I saw this trick with watermelons. If you cut like a square out of the top, you can pull it off and then like scoop out the innards, and then you can put the top back on the little square that you cut out. It works really well. Man, now I want to put some alcohol in here.
Do we have
It's been
any
a
here?
long time.
Do that
I
for the
put
second
alcohol in a
half
watermelon.
of the session.
Long time since I put alcohol in a watermelon.
Well,
Old.
I hate to break it to you guys because I do not have maps prepared for split maps, so we're going to do
That's
that.
all right. Can I still look at the spiders? Can you take that to Lulu? I'm gonna make us a bowl. No, I gotta get one. Let heard the word watermelon. He came running in here. He said, "Watermelon. The hole's plenty big."
Come in. I didn't need to hear that. Thanks, Clint. My sister's in there making dirty jokes, so I'm sitting there trying not to choke on my own spit.
I was trying to choke on the watermelon. It was your mother that said it. Thank you. Being a bad dog. She knows he ain't allowed in the laundry room. You're allowed everywhere else, but that room and the laundry room. Hey, baby. Looking awfully tall today. You're looking short. I am short. I mean, we need a spoon to eat the watermelon with. No, you don't. I that's when I'm touching my laptop. Sounds good.
I don't have my spider
Sorry
sanctuary.
to interrupt D&D for this domestic session. Oh yeah, that'll work. The little bottles that he has for the Hawaiian punch. That'll work for T20, yeah. They just have to be washed really good or they'll smell like Hawaiian punch. All right, there we go. I will find us a spoon. Sorry, guys.
No
I
worries.
just remembered we had a watermelon in the refrigerator and we need to eat it. We ate almost all of the bananas too, so we need more bananas.
Well, I help with that because I had some of the Rebel ice cream left, so I had diabetic friendly banana splits.
That's good. At least bananas went down in price a little bit. Not much, but enough. Now if only grapes would go down in price. I'll find them, baby.
Wish that meat would go down in price.
All right, and then what you do? Just put it right back on there. Sounds good. Well, are we gonna have pan fried chicken? What kind of chicken? Oh, okay. And you're gonna do the chicken and mushroom. Oh, did we eat all the cream mushroom soup? That's hilarious. I have gravy mix though. I have onion gravy. It's better than nothing. And we'll figure it out. It's fine. Love you, mommy.
We have cream and mushroom chicken, Jerry. It's on the bottom. It's just flipped around. She can't read the label. I'm positive. It's the one with the 3 cans in it because I had chicken noodle soup this morning.
No, that's cream of chicken, Lulu.
Oh shit.
Oh, you mean this big ass can of cream of mushroom?
Yeah. Or is it cream?
Mommy. Ta-da! I saved dinner single-handedly. Nobody else had a hand in it.
Man, fuck you.
Isn't it always the point of the youngest child to take credit for everything?
You know, I would laugh, but that is oddly accurate and very specific. So I'll let you have that one.
I'm lying though, because I ain't never done that. I like getting shit on my own merits. Or on my own stupidity. Either works. Hey, baby.
Look, listen, if you ever
Mom's gonna make dinner around 7.
If you ever steal the collective brain cell again for a whole fucking day and don't give it back, I will strangle you.
Oh no, I gave it to you all day yesterday.
Bitch, I didn't have it.
Oh, well then I don't know. I guess it just went out into the ether.
I did not have it. I came home and I was a zombie all damn day.
Sorry for the snack break, everybody. I'm back.
All right.
Now, are there more maps for us to explore besides the splitty maps? Am I going to be able to see more of the children?
So, I have a spider layer in process, but it is not ready for viewer consumption.
They have their own layer?
They have their own layer.
Are you saying layer like Dragon's Lair or layer as in layer cake?
As in layer cake? It's literally like...
So they're on this map right now, they're just hidden.
No, as in their layer is a layer cake because of their dad's proclivities. So like literally like they're hidden, their like bedrooms are like layered cake. I'm doing the map and it's not ready for people to view because it looks like something a 3-year-old did. So the concept is there. So the concept is there, but I haven't finished it. So instead of embarrassing myself and showing everybody what looks like a 3-year-old's drawings, we're not putting it up. Yet.
Okay.
But you guys have 2 days to talk to Elden Knight, talk to everybody that's here, to ask more questions. There's a lot of stuff to prep your plans, to see if, oh, I don't know, the near fucking immortals might have some bits and pieces of equipment lying around, to ask more about the airship and other things. There's plenty of stuff we can do before we leave today. Well, that's up to you guys.
Alright, does anyone in this room know what this damn rubber duck is for?
I can see it.
Wicked, you went all Mr. Domo over, got to Mr. Roboto there, check.
Can you hear me? Am I still roboto-y?
A little bit. Give it a second. Let Mr. Ghost Man get out of your system.
Is that better?
Yeah, a little. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Domo. Domo. Alright.
That duck.
Alright. Namriel, Wicked is asking for the duck.
No, I found the chest. It's my duck.
Nice to see it, not take it from you.
Here, look at it.
How are you holding it?
Say again?
How are you holding it? Is it flat in your palm or is your hand wrapped around
Yeah,
it?
it's flat in my palm.
Alright. Wrap your hand around it.
I hold it like just have my hand around a weird rubber duck.
How would you give it a squeeze?
I squeezed the shit out of it. And not like
Did that do
some
anything?
small little squeak. I'm talking like fingers touching palm squeeze.
Attention, co-captain. Facility is coming online. ETA 862 hours and counting. Please note auxiliary power is drained. This can be boosted by auxiliary power being reinitialized. Please advise.
What the fuck? Reinitialize, I guess?
Reinitialization confirmed. Please wait. Recalculating. Please wait. Reinitialization requires human presence. Please proceed to emergency location.
What emergency location?
Emergency code necessary to give emergency location. Please provide code.
Oh, fuck.
Singblade, the duck is asking me for a code now. What the fuck?
I will give you guys one chance. One chance. One to guess your security questions that you guys set in the previous campaign. One, fuckers. One. If you guys could guess the one fucking word that you set. You fuckers set. One chance, bitches.
One chance apiece.
Fine. One chance apiece. Let's go.
You know,
Oh,
I'm thinking that has something to do. But I'm probably wrong. With 8675309.
Wrong.
Nothing at all?
That was your room
I
code.
guess.
That was your room code.
Oh.
And our Valheim server code. Not your emergency code. If
Clarifying question.
yes, you can. So, if something happened and you guys had to use the invisible force field to lock the ship down so nobody could come in or out, and you had to use it 3 fucking times in this in the campaign to actually lock the ship down.
Is it a word?
Yes.
Is it a single word?
Yes. Because you guys wanted to keep it simple.
I want to know how you remember this shit.
So she takes fucking notes.
Yeah, apparently.
Pumpkin, I can remember the first time I held you. I can remember the first time you
Understandable.
I can remember the first time you threw up on me. I can remember
Disgusting.
I can remember the first time you went to school. I remember the first time I picked you up. I remember the first time you choked on me. I remember everything.
What would we have used as an emergency word?
I don't even know.
The thing is, were we being cheeky fuckers when we came up with that? Or were we being serious? Lulu? You said I can ask clarifying questions.
So you guys were actually being serious. You actually had a security word.
I don't want to waste my guess, but I feel like it was lockdown.
A security word enabled.
Yes,
Oh shit!
I did remember it.
Emergency location, Tower of Magic. Please report to said location within 72 hours to initiate protocols.
Yes.
Co-captain.
Looks like we're not getting that 2-day break.
Nope. How far out is the Tower of Magic?
You guys are going to have
Roughly.
to haul fucking ass. It is going to be tight. If you guys do still have your horses, it's a 48-hour run out of 72. You guys are going to go straight north hauling ass.
Okay, question. How many people can I carry on my back in my dragon form?
So, if you want to go that route, I will let you take 2 people, but only 2 people. So that means you guys will have a 3-man party, but it will be the same tower, but the traps will be different.
You want to deal with different traps?
I don't even remember the original trap, so it don't matter.
Okay, fuck it. We're doing it by flight. So
Won't
we
that be
could take.
faster anyways?
Say again.
It'll be faster if we fly anyways than taking horses.
Yeah, if you fly, it'll only be a day, so you guys can take a day of rest, and it's going to take me. I'll have to set up the map, so then it'll still have to be
Okay.
next that session. So you guys can take a whole rest day, get there in a day, and get to the ship within the 72 hours if you fly. But it'll have to be you, Namriel, and you can only take 1 person.
I say we take Barrett.
I don't want to leave Carlisle without Barrett because they're like bonded.
Then who else would it be smart to take? We could take Czar.
We can't take Zara. She's got to go. She's got to
Oh,
make
yeah,
her way to
she's
Bravo.
leaving. She's leaving right after the rest.
I can leave Alyssa with Vivi and John with Vivi, so that leaves the kid covered.
Ricky and Lucy.
Do we need to take a 3rd person with us?
I'd say we should. Which really leaves our only options Ricky and Lucy, because Stingblade and Aramazes, they're held up doing something. Your mom and dad probably wouldn't go, they're trying to rest.
Lucy would need to rest because he's going to have to do interdimensional travel.
Ricky it is.
Yep, Ricky it is.
Okay, so you guys.
Hey Ricky, get your ass over here.
What's up, guys?
Tell him about it. Cool. We're going to
going-
take the day of rest, though.
Yeah, we're taking a day of rest, and then the 3 of us are hauling ass out to the Tower of Magic.
What?
You heard me.
So
Flying us out to the Tower of Magic in 1 day.
he grabs you by the arm and pulls you down and whispers in your ear. When I asked for a threesome, this is not what I was suggesting.
Gross.
Well, guess what? You weren't fucking specific. So this is your fault.
It is, but it isn't. I'm.
You might
What
be
are
able to
we-
kick my ass right now, but wait till Magic's back.
What are we doing at the magic? What are we? What? What? Why?
We're not sure. We found
We're
something.
not sure.
They
I
told us to
found
go to
this
the Tower of
duck
Magic.
in a chest, and we guessed the security password on it, and it told us that the emergency location was the Tower of Magic.
We are following the mutterings of a plastic rubber ducky.
I have a kind of good feeling about it.
Sounds legit. We've
It
done
doesn't
weirder
sound like it
things.
wants us dead.
Plus Tower of Magic. Cool shit.
Who knows? We could find some cool stuff out there. You can find some shit to build with, for all I know.
So we're going to the abandoned tower of abominations on the word of a plastic rubber ducky.
Well,
There-
to be fair, on the duck it has written co-captain, so it might be something really fucking cool.
There is not enough booze in the world to handle this. Okay.
You
I mean, I'm sure
are
there's
correct.
a limit.
Yeah, Brana.
To the limit. Walk along the razor's edge. Anyways, what? Sorry, I had drinks. Did I hurt his brain? If you're saying stuff, we can't hear you.
I'm just screaming in my mind. It's fine. Okay. Okay. I have ammo.
And you might wanna drink something before the ride because we're gonna get some turbulence that high up.
So
It's an adventure.
he looks at you, Yabrana, and goes, "There is not enough red in that hair for me to justify that amount of crazy. I'm gonna go have a drink. When do we leave?
In my defense, part of it was cut off, so
We leave
probably why there's not
in
enough.
24 hours.
Ricky takes his capsule and he opens it, and out pops his battle cat. He takes him and he scritches him, and he takes him over and he lays him out, and he goes up to the bar and he gets 17 red crayons. He gets them all. He lays them on a barback tray. So one of the things that waiters use to pull drinks. And he brings them and he lays them out beside him. On the other side of himself, he lays out from a bag of holding a huge toolbox. Like, I don't know how the hell he even got the thing to fit into the opening of this bag of holding in the first damn place. But as he's pulling out bits and pieces of it, your dad is looking over and he seems impressed. As he begins to tinker with Battle Cat. And he takes out one last piece. It's some kind of contraption as he puts it over his head. It fits over his head almost kind of like a iron helm, except that it's padded on the inside. And as he puts it over, you guys can see flashing lights coming out from underneath the almost completely sealed underside, as you guys can hear a rhythmic thumping coming from inside.
Nice.
As he takes what appears to be a blister and he starts like going to town. Like, he is beginning to tinker. As he is perfectly content. Every once in a while, he'll lift up the helmet, take a drink, and go back to tinkering on Battle Cat. He seems perfectly content. He's diligently working away. You guys now have a plan. You guys begin your long rest. What do you do?
Are there more areas we can explore here?
There are, but not mapped. So, unfortunately, there's the other area where you guys can go and talk with Elder Knight, but most of your crew are here. There are rooms that you can rest in, but unfortunately, again, I don't have the maps ready.
It's fine.
I thought we were going to go in a different direction, so I did not plan for what we're actually doing.
Where'd you think we were gonna go?
Trial by combat.
Why were we gonna do trial by combat?
I had a different scenario in mind that did not pan out, so I actually
Can we ask about this scenario since it didn't pan out?
no,
Or are
because
you gonna try and squeeze it in later?
it may still pan out later in a different context. So no,
Okay, fine.
because
Don't look at spiders.
it may not be you guys doing the tribal combat. It may be somebody else. So you guys may be just viewers. So I don't want to ruin it.
Fine.
Hey, Mark, give me whatever the hell the last thing you gave me was, and just keep rolling those over to me, because I'm about to be flying for 24 hours.
There are a couple that you haven't tried yet. Would you like to try one of the ones you haven't tried yet?
Yeah, what was the last one you gave me?
So you have had the watermelon bomb and the red crayon. There's a
Give me the
drag.
warrior.
Okay.
No, I was looking
You know
at
what?
the
I'll
list,
take
which
one
is why
too.
I was like,
Okay, so this one's actually really fun. As you guys order the warrior, Market Million stands on the bar top and he removes his shirt. He takes 2 shot glasses and he curls his biceps and he puts the shot glasses one in each arm as he does flexes, keeping the shots perfectly balanced each time. And Mark is a half orc, so he's got fucking guns. Like, his muscles are like perfectly sculpted. Like, there's no body hair whatsoever inside. He's got pecs for days. Forget an 8-pack, forget a 12-pack. Dude's got a 24-pack with the obliques and everything. Like, he was hiding like a fucking sleeper build under that cravat and that shirt. So, for the finale for the warrior, he takes the shot glasses, he pops his pecs, the shot glasses shoot up. He catches them in a peck boob hold with both of them as he leans over and he pours the shots into your mouth.
I'm waiting for you to ask for con saves.
Con saves.
Yeah, that's a 13.
Let's see. Constitution saving throw. My constitution sucks. Well,
This
you
is
definitely
why
get some good
con
rest if
isn't
you're
a dump
unconscious for
stat.
24 hours. For 24 hours.
Oh, fuck. I feel bad for you,
Oh
Jelly.
no! I guess I don't have to wonder about what I'm doing.
I know. That's only how much you like, your Brana. That's only how much you like the drink. We're not actually going for the alcohol save on that one. It's only how much you like the drink. Namriel, you, Namriel, you loved the flash. You loved the way the drink were presented. Your Brana, you positively hated it. You cannot. It was just too much. It was too much everything. And John is over there looking like he's about to kill a motherfucker. So. You're gonna the warrior was a no-go for you. Namriel, you appreciated the muscles, man. It was a good show.
This drink is not good. I'm sad now.
Oh, fuck it. Give me a couple of everything on the menu.
Okay, so the Dragon Sunset is a really pretty drink. It comes in a dragon style wine flute with a replica of the Chinese dragon that's actually holding up the boat float.
BT Dubs, I'm trying to make my character pass out here. That's the goal. So
Ew.
let's start running con for the alcohol.
Well, we'll just say by the time you get done with all the drinks, yeah. By but can I still describe
Fair
the
enough.
drinks?
Absolutely. Go right on ahead.
So the Dragon Sunset is in a wine flute with the dragon like wrapped around it, like it is like on the actual map, and it's got that gradient colors in it. It's really pretty. The Panda Express is served in a very short, kind of like a rice steamer with a bit of bamboo stuck in it, and it's just hot sake, a hot steaming sake that you suck up in the bamboo straw. It's actually really good.
That sounds interesting.
The Excellent is just literally a jellied egg that's just full of alcohol. It's like a jelly shot in the shape of an egg. The hot sauce honey is exactly what it sounds like. It is a honey shot of whiskey wine that's honey with a bit of hot sauce in it. And the Bahama Mama is just a regular Bahama Mama. Namriel, by the time you're done tasting the tasting menu of the alcohol, you are completely ripped and ready for a good nap.
I'm just gonna sprawl out on the floor.
Done. Mark Million is completely capable of making sure that you have a pillow and a blanket, and he tucks you in and gives you a very gentle, gentlemanly good night tuck with the blankets.
Looks like we're having a tea house sleepover.
It does look like you're having a tea house sleepover.
That's kind of what it is.
Sorry, I had planned for an arena battle, not a sleepover. Sorry.
Why would you plan for an arena battle?
Because, how I had planned this to go did not go how I had planned it to go. Your DM may have made a tactical error. And it's fine. Because I like the way this turned out better. Because I actually don't mind splitting the party. Even with you guys having the airship, you're still going to have to split. There's still no way that you can both get to the Infernal Realms, even with the airship, if you guys manage to get it.
Oh, we're either getting it or we're dying.
Speak for
Try and
yourself.
get it. I'm getting that airship one way or the fucking other.
I am actually really surprised that you guys remembered your code. So the 8675309, that was the door for your guys' room, because you guys had to have the door codes to lock down your rooms. And then the lockdown, you guys were serious that you guys wanted something that was easily rememberable that you guys could put on the lockdown to lock it down, but you guys didn't want it too complicated where you couldn't remember it.
Didn't lockdown take two-factor authentication though?
The lockdown
Stop from just one stop someone from just trapping everyone on the ship.
Yes, but you only have one key. What happened to the other one?
Great question.
What?
We only have one of the two keys.
Oh, we're not supposed to know that, though.
No, and my character doesn't. Well, technically, with mine saying co-captain, wouldn't that be a giveaway that there's another key?
Potentially.
Questions for those two for later.
Your Brana, Namriel has drunk himself into a stupor. Ricky's over there tinkering away. Your parents are getting to know Alyssa and Vivi. And Vivi is like non-stop chittering. Nicodemus isn't on you, but you can sense him close by. Stingblade and Air Mazes is still going through the book. Did you hear the book description that they're going through?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a phone book, like 5 to 10 times thicker than that.
Yeah, it's probably like every person they've ever encountered in their entire elongated lives.
Most likely.
Oh, my feet hurt.
Now, we know what Nomriel's doing for his long rest. What would you like to do?
I guess the same thing, since I can't check out the spiders or nothing.
Not visually, but I can give you a description of some of them.
No, I want to see them.
Yeah.
I want to pick them up and touch them and find out what they're all about. Curious.
You do, however, get a psychic knock on your door from Vivi's knife.
What's up?
Y'all continue. I'm running to the bathroom.
I said, what's up?
I would like you to take me with you.
If Vivi will let me.
Mm.
Seeing as I gave away the book.
He won't know. Wait, about the book. You'll need to ask him for me, but I've already talked to him about it. And he would like for you to take me with you.
Okay, I'm gonna come over and get the knife from him, I guess.
Oh, just so you know, I won't be able to protect you like I do Vivi, but I have a feeling you might need me.
That's fine. Sounds like a plan, Stan.
So you get over to Vivi, and you actually, he is adamantly talking to your parents. He turns to look at you, and he goes, "Hey, EB, I miss you."
Hey, buddy. I'm supposed to, get a knife from you?
Yeah, we talked, and he said he's probably done with protecting me since I'm really safe here, and that he doesn't think that I'm going to be in any danger anytime, and that I'm safe now that I got parents and grandparents and great grandparents and aunts and uncles and nieces and nephews and all kinds of family. He said it'd be pretty fine now. He said it's not bye forever, but bye for now. So yeah, here you go. And he takes the knife out and he drops it.
Okay, I'll pick it up. It's like, you gotta be careful about dropping that thing, man, because last time it almost took an ear off of me.
Fifi giggles. He goes, "Yeah, I know, but it's okay because it's not like very far and I'm not high up, so it'd be fine." Yabrana, you are now in possession of the knife.
Sweet. I'm gonna sheath it and put it up.
Where do you put it?
It's in my belt. Just, around my waist, in between my belt.
I don't like the silence that I'm hearing from her.
I don't either.
What are you plotting?
Would you like to secure the knife to your person in some way other than just slide it into your belt loop?
Well, I mean,
I can create a sheath for you. It might be a little crooked because I'm currently hammered beyond all recognition.
No. It is just a blade. A naked, double-sided blade. No sheath.
I guess I'm gonna wrap it with a piece of cloth and put it in my bag. So I don't stab myself.
Okay, your regular bag or your bag of holding? Gotta be really specific.
I would say my regular bag because it's an entity. I don't know what's going to happen if I put it in my bag of holding. And also, my bag of holding is only for small items and my money.
Correct, but a dagger would be able to go into your bag of holding up to 50 items. But
Let
Yeah.
me see the dagger for a second.
No,
Give me like
it doesn't
30
like
seconds.
you.
Let me look at the damn thing.
I'll hold it up so you can look at it. That's it. You can't touch it. It doesn't like you.
Okay. I'm going to pull a piece of cloth out of my bag. And hold on, let me see what else I have that I can use to fortify this damn thing. You'd say a water skin is made out of leather, yeah?
yeah, leather. Yeah,
water skins.
yeah, definitely leather.
Yeah. I'm gonna take one of my empty water skins, because I have 2 of them, and I'm gonna take the cloth and the leather and use chain shape on that to form a sheath specifically for that dagger.
Done.
I hand it over to you, Brana.
Gracias.
If it's fucked up, don't blame me.
Okay. You know what? I'll just ask the knight. If I put you in my bag of holding, will you be okay?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right. So you're gonna in my regular bag.
No.
No?
No. I need to be attached to your person. Vivi had me on his person in his pocket for a reason. You put me anywhere where I'm enclosed and I have the chance of going poof.
I have the dress on. I'll have it make a pocket specifically for the knife.
Perfect.
That works.
I cannot be in anything enclosed. I have a habit of going wandering if I am. Sheaths.
Okay.
Nope. Sheaths don't count because my handle is unenclosed. If I am enclosed in anything, I go.
It's a perfect pocket on my thigh that I can just slip it in where the handle's still out.
Done. That is not. The pocket is not an enclosure. Perfect. If you yourself are in an enclosure, it doesn't count. It's just if I am. If I'm in a bag, if I'm in a box, if I'm in a chest, if I'm in a container, same difference. Sheaths don't count because it doesn't enclose my handle or hilt.
Can I talk to the dagger? Because now I have a couple of questions.
You can't
You
hear.
want to talk to him?
I can hear him, but I ask
Yeah,
him.
but do you
Ask.
wanna talk to him?
Ask him what he wants to know.
You have 2 questions. That's all he's willing to answer.
Thank you.
That's fucked. So if it's enclosed, it just disappears completely. Goes to some random place.
I am of starshine and hopes. You cannot confine me. If I'm confined, I disappropriate. I go free. I can't help it. I just poof.
Well, that actually answered all the questions I had about it.
Sweet.
Okay, I just needed the one question. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, so you guys have the next 24 hours to get everything ready. You do have Stingblade and Arrow Mazes here as a resource. They do have a fully functional base here, so you guys will be able to request a resupply when we start our next sesh. Our next sesh will be to the tower. You guys are familiar with that tower map. I will have it redone. The way it will operate will be completely different. You guys will go in on the bottom floor and have to work your way up to the top. Magic will have different rules when we go through the Tower of Magic. There will be mobs, there will be enemies, there will be fights. You guys plan accordingly. The goal is to get to the ship. Period. We good? All right. So what are we looking at for everybody's next days off? Do we know?
I'm not off again until next week,
Right.
Yeah,
so
let
I
me
don't know
view
yet.
my thing and I can tell y'all what I'm looking at.
I will probably be off Sunday. Let's see. Maybe it's next week's
Uh,
on.
I work Sunday.
Okay.
Oh, Sunday the 6th, I'm off.
Okay, let me see if I can get my shit to load.
Sunday the 6th.
Oh,
I am off.
I forgot to do my Japanese lesson yesterday. Fuck.
Baka.
Watch it, Duolingo's gonna kick your door open.
Yeah, I just saw the little fucking thing. It says, "How could you abandon me?" It's literally been less than 24 hours, fucker. Let's see, 29th, 30th, 31st. I actually work this Sunday, so what days am I off? I only have
Why
one
you
day
work?
off next week. Oh no, I'm off on I'm off on the 4th.
Work on the 4th. Shit.
What about the 2nd? Wednesday.
I work on the 2nd as well. I have a closing shift that day.
Damn. Let's see, Saturday. And then my schedule for the next week isn't out yet.
So we'll check because I know that I'm off the 6th. Linda's off the 6th. We'll check the 6th. If we can just get it started on the 6th, because I know that you don't get home till like late. I know I've got Monday the
Yeah, I'll be
7th
home around
off.
7 or 7:30. And
Right.
then
I
Monday I have a
have
mid shift, and Tuesday I'm out. No, that's Tuesday the 8th. I'm home by 4 because I have inventory.
I have the 6th, the 7th, and the 10th off that week.
All right. And
On the 10th, I have a closing shift. So the 7th, we could maybe do just be a little bit later
yeah,
because I work until 5.
right. And
Well, I mean, I go into work on Tuesday. Yeah, I can make that work.
and I have the 7th off because I'm working Friday the 4th. So it looks like the 7th
Okay.
is going to be our day. All right.
Alrighty,
Good
sounds
deal. Any thoughts, comments, criticisms, and concerns other than the fact that I only had 2 maps ready?
Sad. I wanted to see more spiders.
I'm sorry.
Prepare more maps.
Bite my butt, you turd monkey.
Wow.
On your
Rude.
off days, just throw a couple of maps in, and then the next day, just
dude, I have
add stuff.
I have 16 maps prepared, but nothing in context. I have nothing.
Well,
The only other map I have that is remotely ready to go is the. Okay, so I was gonna have you guys duel aspects of your past campaign people to prove to Elden Knight you were good people, but I didn't have to do that. I thought you guys were gonna flub the fucking combat so bad that you guys had to do the damn arena to prove that you were good people, but you didn't. You guys kind of actually did, other than, making the fight an hour long, you guys actually did what you were supposed to do. So my whole arena thing kind of flurbed, and then you guys actually got in there, and then nobody attacked the big spider thing, and then you guys were actually really nice, and then nobody did anything that I had to throw you into the arena for, so the arena was kind of null and void.
Sweet.
So other than actually setting up the divide and conquer plan, which I actually think is kind of fucking brilliant, because you guys sending one off for a spell and then one off for a potion, so that way either or is actually pretty brilliant. I mean,
look, we can't stick as a full party all the time. We both got to take care of shit on our own.
yeah, and I agree. And then I was waiting for somebody to squeak the rubber ducky.
See, I knew that there had to be something. So I was like, you know what? Let's try and squeeze this fucker.
And I was waiting. I was like, just squeak the damn thing. And then I was like, yes, yes, yes. Hey.
Yeah, I didn't want to squeeze the damn thing right when we got it.
But we ended up
Love
having.
you.
But we ended up having a full 3-hour session today. That's pretty freaking cool. All right. Yep. All right. So we'll see you guys. We're looking at the 7th, potentially maybe the 6th for our next sesh. I'll see everybody tomorrow, probably for Wicked. Maybe some more Court Keeper if Wicked gets home early enough. If not, we're probably going to jump into some RimWorld before my world gets tanked. And I have to start over from scratch.
Is it going that bad?
No, the 1.6 is dropping with the new DLC.
Oh.
So I'm thinking that it might tank my year-long series. I don't know. Like, my heart can't take it. So I don't know what to do. I have a plan, but my heart is just like, no, my babies. So that's the thing. All right, everybody say good night. Going to end the stream here. Love you guys.